Hi, I'm Barbara Calvi, licensed marriage family therapist, and I want to welcome you to the Couples Corner. So today is part 5 of my 5-part series on the stages of healthy relationship development. These stages are part of the developmental model of couples therapy that was developed and copyrighted by Ellen Bader and Peter Pearson at the Couples Institute in Menlo Park, California. So just a quick recap of the first 4 stages before we get to stage 5. Stage 1, building a sense of foundation, a strong sense of a bond, a togetherness, and focusing all the energy on the similarities and creating the possibility of a life together. Stage 2, the differentiation stage, is developing the skills to be able to handle the conflict that comes up because of the differences that come up between two people in the relationship. And not only dealing with the skills to deal with the conflict because of the differences, but actually to get to the point of being able to support your partner's differences, even when what they want and need are things that you don't agree with. And then stage 3 is, now that the foundation is built, being able to ready to take a little bit of energy out from the relationship, investing it back into self, and developing some interests out in the world. Which means building a stronger sense of self. Then coming to stage 4, bringing that stronger sense of self in the stage 4, the rapprochement stage, back into the relationship, where you can develop an even deeper level of intimacy because of a more sense of security. And then now that brings us to stage 5. So stage 5 is where couples are really at a place where they're learning about giving more to each other. And they're giving not out of a sense of, oh, I'm going to give in on this because to avoid conflict. I'm going to give in on this or give you what you want because it's less of a hassle, or I have to collapse. There's no sense of I'm giving up myself to give to you, but I'm so big and have so much for myself that I want to give to you. The relationship is much more based on supporting each other's growth rather than on meeting each other's needs, because there aren't as many needs that they need to have filled by their partner anymore. People are doing that more for themselves. And the symbiotic fantasy that I talked about in stage 1 has dissolved, but it's been reconciled with the reality of who your partner really is. So you see them clearly now. You see all their lovely qualities, and you see their flaws. And you're not threatened by their flaws. You don't try to change their flaws because you see your partner as a reflection of you, or because you think there's only one right way to be in a certain situation. So there's been really a shift. Early in the relationship, there's often a sense of, I love you because I need you. And when couples get to this place in the relationship, it's really more, I need you because I love you. Anything that comes up can be handled. There are the skills to deal with the differences in the conflict, to want to support each other. So this is a great place to get. And in a relationship, this is kind of the goal to get to in a relationship. So I would like to invite you to join me next week for the beginning as part 1 of my 4-part series on effective communication in your relationship. And if anything I've said in these last 5 videos has struck a chord with you, if you're starting to think, that might be me stuck in that stage, or we're struggling with that thing and it sounds familiar, feel free to give me a call for a free consultation. Until next time, take good care.